Evans, you have seen the media parlay, lots of mentions were made, but the most important to take out is that his successor, or rather his predecessor, I don't know which comes which, the Wiki says the governor, he wants an outright removal of the governor. He would have preferred an outright removal of the governor. If Governor Fubara was to be removed outright, by what powers would the president or any other person have done that?
No one have the powers to remove the governor outrightly, except the National Assembly that can do that through impeachment under Section 188 of the 1999 Constitution as amended. In the absence of that, the governor can only be removed by that impeachment, by resignation, by death. Okay, those are the options that are available. Any other option is against the Constitution. And Wike is able to say this because he has allowed himself to be so consumed by hatred and the politics of bitterness. And he's also saying this because enough dust have not been raised so far against this illegal suspension that was handed down by the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Because there have not been serious opposition and perhaps insurrection or protest, that is why he could say further that he wanted an outright removal of Wike. Under what law? Outright removal of Fubara. Under what law is he speaking? Is it because they have created for themselves an illegality that they are pushing to sustain with further illegality? The administrator himself, the sole administrator, is he really doing well? Right. Everything he's doing is outside the law. It's illegal. And now it's almost becoming a Frankenstein. He's going to work at cross purpose with the entire tenet of democracy.
Evans, it's quite interesting. On one hand, the minister is saying that he wished for an outright removal of the governor. On the other hand, he's also said that Governor Fubara has not reached out to him since he was suspended. What gives? What would that have done in this circumstance when he says he wished for his outright removal?
Well, why would Fubara ever reach out to him in the first place? As what? As the president? As the governor of the state, or as what? I mean, Wike is biting more than he can chew. And is having that latitude to do so because there's no serious opposition against this whole illegality. In one breath, he said he would have preferred an outright removal. In another breath, he said Fubara has not reached out to him. Reach out to him to become what? To do what exactly? Okay, so until the people of Rivers State decide what they want, this crisis is further deepened because Wike is not ready to back down. It's deepening the crisis further. The people voted for Fubara, and now a stranger is governing them. And he's not remorseful. He's still boasting. He's still being high-handed. He's still working against Rivers State. So let the people of Rivers State decide the kind of democracy they want. Because as far as I'm concerned, every other state in this country is under democracy except Rivers State. Rivers State is under the government, is under the president law. Anything the president says now is what is going on there. And this illegality cannot go too long before there will be something drastic. Something drastic must happen to terminate it and nip it in the bud. As long as this government has failed to employ democratic means to govern, right, they want to use extra democratic means to continue to enslave the people of Rivers State, it will come to an end soon.
He's also made comments about the PDP as well, and saying that the Governors Forum do not have a right when it comes to the secretary or any other elected officials of the party, but most importantly, that they are just a pressure group and don't have any sway or power over the party. And the way he's, I think one journalist there asked him, why are you taking this stance, giving your own precedents that you set for that, for the governors? What's your take on his comments about the PDP as well, most importantly, the Governors Forum?
We should allow the court to decide that, okay? It's not the court, okay? He cannot tell the court or any other authority or person who have rights or who do not have rights whatsoever to do whatever is going on. Because he too does not even have the moral rectitude or moral justification to speak on this issue. Because he started the crisis ab initio. He was the one who fueled it up onto this stage that it has become an albatross. He's the one who engineered all the crisis and shenanigans that have boiled down to this level of crisis. So he does not even, he has lost his moral grounds to comment on the issue, or to talk about who have a right or not under the issue, or how Fubara did not consult him up until now or not, so that he can continue to drag him or what. I think someone should call Wike to order. Someone has to call him to order. He has to stop. This level of brigandage and hooliganism has to stop at some point. The people of Rivers State cannot continue this way. Nigerians at large watching as bystanders cannot continue this way. This is a mockery of democracy. This is a travesty of justice. And the whole issue is, repugnant to natural justice, equity, and good conscience. We cannot continue this way if we want to have a politics that will deliver on democracy. There's no way we're going to deploy politics or democracy this way and succeed anywhere in the country. It will not happen.
There's also a dire need for the ruling elites to be much more sincere and, and forthright. Or there should be some sense of integrity when it comes to the tenets of democracy. But I must say thank you for taking out the time to join us, Evans Ufeli, legal practitioner and public affairs analyst, giving us a bit of insight following the media chat with the FCT Minister, Nyesom Wike.